Justin Baldoni's legal team has responded to the gag order requested by Blake Lively's team. According to a letter obtained by media outlets, Baldoni's legal team are calling it an intimidation tactic. Different people have reacted to this latest development. Watch this reaction by Steph with the deets.
Justin Baldoni's team is fighting the gag order request. Baldoni's team filed a letter to the court yesterday, and in the letter written by Kevin Fritz, he points out instances where Blake Lively's legal team has attacked their client by speaking to the press. As you guys know, Blake Lively's team want to impose a gag order against Brian Friedman, who is Justin Baldoni's lawyer, and they have accused him of effectively continuing the alleged smear campaign against the actress by leaking information and issuing false statements to the press. Important to know that this came a day after Justin Baldoni's team had released the raw footage from It Ends With Us, and it also comes the same week that we hear that Justin Baldoni promises to launch a website of correspondence with Blake Lively to quash her claims. Baldoni's team says that these moves were necessary to protect their clients from fallout over the New York Times article that they characterized as sparking the dispute with cherry-picked and spliced texts and emails. And they say the backlash from the New York Times article was utterly calamitous, with Justin Baldoni and his team being exiled from polite society and suffering damages totaling to hundreds of millions of dollars due to Miss Lively's scorched earth media campaign. Blake Lively's attorneys claim that Brian Friedman violated various rules relating to professional conduct for lawyers, namely one that prohibits attorneys from making statements outside of court proceedings that could impact the case by biasing potential jurors. Kevin Fritz, who is one of Baldoni's other lawyers and who also wrote the letter, argues that there's an exception to the rule that permits statements necessary to protect clients from fallout over negative publicity that they did not instigate. He argues that Baldoni's legal team was protecting him from Blake Lively's media campaign. And this is where he gave examples of alleged attacks from Blake Lively, including her side describing Baldoni as an abuser and his lawsuit as another chapter in the abuse playbook to The Hollywood Reporter. Fritz goes on to say, having publicly made ruinous allegations that the Wayfair parties can prove are false, the Lively parties now invoke attorney disciplinary rules as an intimidation tactic. The Lively parties' desire to force the Wayfair parties to defend themselves privately against allegations made publicly is not a proper basis for a gag order. It is tactical gamemanship, and it is outrageous. The Hollywood Reporter did reach out to a spokesperson for Blake Lively, but they declined to comment.
What do you think the next response will be from Blake's team? What do you think of the response from Baldoni's legal team? Drop your comments. Subscribe for more updates.